yeah, something that I was seeing. This is a quiet place for me to film a video. So while I'm talking, I mean, kind of everywhere else that I could be like walking around, people's conversations might get recorded when they're walking past me, or something else might happen. I mean, this is just kind of this is what I can do. Anyway, one of the things I was thinking about this morning was the way that I am routinely treated like other people have the rights to my life. I was cut off in the last video talking about how the people who are causing these things to happen, right? This harassment, stalking, stuff like what just got spray painted all over the street. They don't feel the effects of it on their own lives. And anyone who was targeted, anyone who would be targeted the way that I'm targeted by propaganda, right, and everything else that goes on that these people are part of, anyone who was targeted that way would be going through what I'm going through. Of course, if they had a lot of money, it would be easier for them than what I'm dealing with, right? But when I talk about things like the disparity between what rich people are going through and what I'm going through, even if there are people who are disliked in some way, I'm not talking about it because of envy. I'm talking about it because those people many of them, most of them I think, do not understand how much more difficult my life is on a regular basis than their lives are, right? I mean, it's that having nothing to do even with gender. You know, you do what you want with your day, really, for the most part, right? People are not. You don't have someone like sleeping in the bed a few inches away from you on all sides every single night, right? You don't have to deal with people constantly arguing. You don't have to deal with, you know, the concern that you might be thrown out of your apartment. You don't have to be concerned that there might be people videotaping you where you live. You don't have to be concerned about any of that. You have people who have money have much more control over what their lives are like than people who don't, right? And it's particularly irksome. It's particularly irksome to be treated like this by people who made their money because they got lucky. Really, they got lucky. There's lots of good-looking people out there. There's lots of intelligent people out there. Lots of talented people out there. You know, for the most part, the people kind of in the entertainment industry, at least, who have been giving me a really rough time, are people who just happen to get lucky, right? You got chosen for whatever reason, right? It's not because there aren't lots and lots of other people out there who are just as good-looking as you, just as talented, just as intelligent, who just didn't happen to be in the right place at the right time, the way that you were in one way or another. Either you were born around the entertainment industry and had people who could help you, or, you know, for whatever other reason, you know, it worked out for you, didn't work out for a lot of other people. And I'm not even talking about myself in terms of comparison to them. I'm talking about like all the other people out there who could certainly have all the talent and intelligence and you know, whatever else it is to be good in that profession, and are doing something else with their lives. You know, and probably it's better for them because look, really, honestly, look how you turned out. Look what you turned out to be. You know, these just miserable bullies who are constantly so self-centered and do not care about how you affect other people's lives. You know, and so high and mighty. When truly, honestly, you just truly have no idea what you're talking about most of the time. Vicious, cruel. You know, I mean, it really makes me angry. And I am constantly treated by all sorts of people as if other people have the rights to my life. You know, my phone hacked, my email hacked, my bank account watched, my purchase watched, and it's treated with this kind of like, I don't know, everything from just kind of like outright, just like vicious gloating to something that I suppose these people think is affectionate. Oh, you know, I'm watching what you're reading on your phone, it's so cute. I'm watching these videos of you that were taken in the shower, it's so cute. You're so cute. I mean, it's like, you know what, it's really not cute of you to be hacking my phone and invading my life like this. You do not have the right to do that. You know, it's that I've talked about. That's like on, you know, some of the more gross levels. But then there's also things about my life. You know, someone tells a story about me, and immediately there's all these people who are ready to talk about it ad nauseum for the rest of my life. For the rest of my life, you know, whatever interpretation they want to make. First of all, they're not asking for my side of the story, are they? No. They just, certainly before they start publicizing whatever it is that somebody else told them, they don't ask me for my side of whatever it is that happened, right? And even if I offer my side, which I would rather not have to do because I'd like to be able to keep my private life private as much as I can, you know, particularly things from the past that have really are not pertinent to my life now at all. You know, I mean, it's just like, why do I have to go over and over and over all this stuff? Talk about it, explain. You know, but even when I do that to try to defend myself, you just ignore it. Like, like I didn't say anything. Like, well, I'm sorry. Do you think that somehow the things that happened to me happened to somebody else with my name in my life? Is that really what you think? Somehow I'm just not involved. All I am is this thing I'm just a thing to you is all I am, right? A thing that you can push around as much as you want, right? And then try to justify the way that you're treating me by the things that other people have said about me. And who are they? Who are they? People I knew for a month? People I knew for a couple of months? People I knew for a year? People who weren't even nice to me when I knew them? You know, I mean, it's like you act like somehow everybody's done me a favor who was ever nice to me in my entire life. And God, look at you. People try to be nice to you all the time and you just take it for granted. You do not have the rights to my life. I am a person. I am a person.